Hello, I'm WaffleStick. Welcome to episode 8 of BlockHeads. Man, it's been about 3 weeks or so. I've really missed you guys, and I miss Minecraft, the creative outlet. Oh, man. It is glorious. It's been a really rough few previous weeks for me, so I don't really want to get into it on YouTube. But guys, thank you so much for being a supportive group over on Discord. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you for being there during my time of need. Very nice of you guys. And if you didn't know, Hex has went through some crazy stuff in the previous weeks as well. He had went in for a bypass surgery, he got out, and he is currently recovering right now. And you know, he's kind of gotten to the point where he could play a little bit of Minecraft, do a little bit of recording, so that's good. You can't keep Hex away from Minecraft for too long. The man goes through a bypass surgery and he's playing Minecraft within a couple of days. Gotta say, that's pretty impressive, Hex. Gotta give you a 1-up on that one. Man. It's just good to be back in the groove with my buddy. BlockHeads actually went down for a few days, and it kind of scared us. We thought we were going to lose all of the files and stuff, but we ended up getting those back. You know, we were just away, and we were very busy with stuff, so couldn't really get to, you know, keeping the server up. So just glad it's back, glad we're back in the groove, and we can actually get to working on a project today. This has got to be handled at some point soon. It is getting absolutely ridiculous. They're expanding into the town as well. Man. Stupid iron golems. Absolutely disgusting. Logged in onto BlockHeads. My inventory looked like a trash can, literally. It was terrible. It was absolutely horrendous. And something's going on with this cat. I think he's stuck in this, like, pot block. I don't know what's going on with that. I've been noticing this with other mobs as well, so it could be an issue. You know, like mobs wandering around town, because I use these a lot to decorate with. I don't want it to be an issue forever. This guy looks like he's tamed. He looks like he needs some chicken, and I do too. Unfortunately, this cat, you're just going to have to sit there, buddy, do your little disco dance. So I'll let you be. I don't want to kill you, just in case X has tamed you, which I don't know if that is even a tamed cat. I don't know. I don't tame cats, but today's episode, we're going to be working on a mob farm. Because with these shiny things on our back, we never use these things, and we need to. We need to be up in the sky. It feels free as a bald eagle. What can I say? Gotta represent the U.S. in a glorious way. Patriotic waffle. Yeah. So we have a manual sugarcane farm. We might want to do a side system with mob farm as well, because we like automatic things. I mean, this is quite enough sugarcane to give us a bunch of rockets if we need them. But I think I need an automatic system. And it just doesn't quite cut it. I don't like coming over here, breaking all these things. So tonight, I'm a little bit tired and wore out. I'm just going to scout out a spot for this. Go look at the nether hub, see how far that one's got, and we can begin work on our lovely mob farm. I want to try to do my own design. Might not be the most efficient, but it should be enough gunpowder for me and Hex, because that's the thing about mob farms. They're pretty easy to build. This is proof of my failure at enderpearling. Ever since we got elytras, I cannot enderpearl anymore, so alright, maybe I won't get this one wrong this time. Throw really hard. There we go. This is where I wanted to land, just so I can look at the nether hub. Not a lot has changed. There's a lot of concrete placement in the background. Me and Hex were actually discussing this one. It's kind of driving him crazy because it is an insane amount of work for one person to do. And I've been trying to pitch in here and there, but I've been extremely busy. I'm really only available on the weekends, so I've done this little tiny segment. But just for this tiny segment, it took me like 3 inventories of black concrete powder. I had to transition those into concrete blocks, and I had to kill 3 stacks worth of squid for ink sacks. A little crazy. I think we needed an ink sack farm before we get to the wall. But yeah, this is a problem too. I could see why it's driving him crazy because of these stupid ghast thinking they can hit you. About got me for that second one, but no cookie for you, Mr. Gas. Now, as far as the mob farm goes, I decided maybe around the technical area would be a good idea. Might have to go into the ocean a bit so we don't have to worry about capping the hostile mob cap. So if we were on the lands, then all of the mobs would cap the cap. Because, you know, of course, got all those caves in the background and mobs spawn in those. But when we're away from this area and we're out into the ocean side, which is rather close to the island, we can actually AFK pretty far above and then have all that space. cleans of the hostile mobs. Only the mobs that are spawning in the mob farm are going to affect our hostile mob cap. So that's nice. Mr. Iron Golem, we're going to fix you too. Man, I've got a bunch of stuff to fix, don't I? Done something illegal. Made a tunnel halfway complete. It looks terrible. But that's okay. I want to leave it this way just because I'm lazy. Good old Hexy feller can come out here and battle some ghasts if he wants to. Might get some Minecraft police on me though. Hex is going to get on his police uniform and get me. So yeah, I just needed to finish off this portal. I didn't have enough obsidian. I had to run back and get some more. Just to make this a little bit more safe, I think I'm going to do this because there's another fortress right below me. Really nice looking nether fortress though. Might do some farms with it in the future. But let's go ahead and activate this. And hopefully it takes us straight to the mesa. Cross your fingers, didn't go wrong and sends me to like a jungle or something. Oh, please be the mesa, please. It's so suspenseful. It's taken forever to load this terrain. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Gold mine, this is an advancement. Find a mine shaft in the surface of a mesa biome, so I must be pretty close to a mine shaft. Nope, I don't see any mine shaft. That's okay though, who needs a mine shaft when you got this bad boy? We're gonna load this thing up with some iron. Oh, yeah, hearing the beautiful sound, got the haste too. And don't worry, I'm not gonna put you guys through watching a time lapse of me taking a bunch of this terracotta. I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna whip over, try to do the mob farm, and go from there. Shouldn't take me too long. A lot of progress to be made over here. The dadgum creeper, I don't get enough iron blocks to replace this. It makes me so sad. My OCD, it's going insane. So compared to my previous excursions, this isn't really that much. It just topped off the mountainside. Got 4 shulker blocks filled with terracotta for the most part. There's a few stacks that aren't complete, but that should get us far enough for the mob farm. And yeah, I ran into mishaps during the mining of this. I logged out already, but yeah, broke a pickaxe. Got a couple advancements. I got an advancement for breaking the diamond pickaxe, and I got an advancement for making a master pickaxe. So I went back to the end and got myself a silk touch, unbreaking 3, efficiency 5, mending. Of course, got to have that, you know, if you're going to take down a mountainside. But we got our materials. I think we're ready for the main foundation of things. Just got to get some redstone and go from there. Is it weird that I forgot I built this? I came back over, dumped a little bit of coal into it just to get my items smelted. And man, I forgot how crazy this thing is. This is absolutely awesome. It's going to be especially useful for our mob farm. I'm going to do some glass blocks. That would be a really nice thing to smelt through, maybe implement into the design. So let's fly out this way. This is where I'm planning to put the mob farm. Plenty of space out here. There are some lingering islands about, so we're going to watch out for those. But I mean, for the centerpiece, it's relatively close to the technical area, and we don't have to worry about capping the mobs. I think this is far enough away. I mean, there's some islands. It's like a big stretch of islands through here. It might be a mainland. So yeah, got plenty of space to work with. Might want to do like a quad farm. It'd be kind of cool, you know, really get the resources if we need to use those. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and roll a time lapse. Let's get this thing finished. Get all the mob drops we can. Well, actually, I lied to you. We're not going to be doing a time lapse because I got it corrupted. But I got one module in, so we're going to take a look at it. And you know, I had said that I wanted to conceive my own design. I sort of did, and then I looked it up on YouTube, and there's like a very similar design to this one. Actually, it's pretty much the same design. Started building it, and I was like, okay, well, let's go check on YouTube to make sure that this thing, you know, wasn't being built. I already got a few platforms in. And yeah, spotted this one's already out there. I mean, it's, you know, the go-to basic concept, so I could see anyone else coming up with this as well easily. I guess this is one of the more popular designs. But something that I didn't know is to block spider spawns. Well, I didn't think about it. I could have, but I just didn't think about blocking spider spawns. We've already got a double spawner, so I'm going to use that for string, and this is going to be a pure mob farm, which is going to be really nice, aside from the spiders. So using the cobble walls should block spider spawns. All of the mobs should still be able to fall off the platform. So, one module in place. I'd like to do 2 of these. I started thinking maybe a quad farm is a little bit extreme, just for me and Hex. I mean, this would probably provide us with enough. But, you know, just for the funness of it, I would like to do another module. We'll hook those up at the bottom, and I guess some zombies will experience some feather falling. That's another thing that I had discovered on YouTube. There is feather falling zombies, so you gotta watch out for those. And we're gonna have to go into the ocean a bit for the drop pit, because it's kill them from fall damage. If you get witches or anything, they'll survive magma blocks. So it could be a little bit irritating sometimes, but we got plenty of space to work with. So I ended up making this platform about 3 blocks longer than the other platforms. Might be a bit overkill, but you know, I like to play it safe rather than sorry. Just gotta clean up some of these blocks and it should be ready to go. We can take a look at it. I kind of like the orange and brown. I don't like this color as much. I put it up and yeah, I wasn't very impressed with it. But if I do glass layering on this platform and then going upwards with that until I meet the top, that might actually look pretty cool, and it would prevent any mobs from getting out of the farm too. Let's see, do I have any buckets of water? That would be really useful right now. I want to see how far I can go with this. We've got ice. Let's see how far this goes just from a standard placement right here. So we've got water. Okay. I could probably work with that. And it's beginning to take shape. My little child is growing up. What can I say? I'm proud. Got a tear in my eye. So we've got a drop chute in. It's about 35 blocks in height. To the bottom, I wanted to be safe about the drop to make sure all the mobs are going to die. I'm going to have a couple of those zombies with feather falling. I'm going to probably get to that at some other point whenever I do the other mob farm. But I think I'm going to stop with a single mob farm today because I'm running out of time this weekend. But yeah, everything's pretty much in place. We're going to do maybe a couple of blocks down like this. Then we put our magma blocks in. And then we're going to do like hopper mine carts underneath that. So it should be good enough. Let's go ahead and put those in. I got plenty of space to work with here, and I thought it'd be really cool to do some kind of underwater storage system. So like we've got this little piece up here. Actually, if we were to come to the corner like right here, you could see the ocean. It's in that like little hillsides, and I thought it'd be cool to do like a storage system there or something. I'm gonna have to sit here and assess that out. But for now, this is going to work. It's going to give us some materials. I just got to get the timing circuit set up on the top of the mob farm and get the collection system kind of in place. Probably going to be a really shabby one until we get both done, and then we can start organizing our loot. There's no way around it. I'm just being lazy. Look at the storage system. It's like right next to the minecart. I don't even care. Is that bad? Right now, it's just temporary. Don't worry. It's not going to be permanent. And I didn't think this one through. I'm gonna have to break this ice without destroying my rails. So, gotta be quick about this. Aha! It works. So, there is our storage for the mob farm complete. Just gotta do the timing circuit. And I'm hoping everything checks out except for this. It's not gonna check out because there's no way for that to dispense. Ah! In the recent months, I have fell in love with this circuit. It is one of my favorites of all time now. Now, if we were to break a block right here and just place in some cobblestone to demonstrate this, it is absolutely awesome. Oh man, so compact, it works efficiently. Let's go ahead and block this in so we don't have to see that. There we go, it's all tucked away. And I'm going to come back and rearrange things, but for now, the storage should do. All the items should have went into the chest. I put a little bit more cobble there beforehand before the clip. There might be some more, but I didn't even think about the rel hitbox affecting me getting to these chests. Oh man, I should have thought that one through. So right there, and right there. And due to lag, there might be some, yeah, on the top chests. That's the way it goes in the world of Minecraft. Nothing is perfect, it seems. But yeah, let's go get that timing circuit figured out, and we will be done with the mob farm. Get some drops, man. I'm excited for some bone meal finally. So guess what? Good news. Everything is put together. We do have some bad news though. Several bits of bad news. I made some assumptions, a couple of assumptions that didn't quite work out. Now the timing circuit could always be fixed in a jiffy, but spiders are spawning on the pads. And I didn't realize spiders did spawn when you had cobblestone walls there, so I guess that doesn't really affect them. And yeah, the timing circuit needs to be adjusted just a bit. That's not hard at all. We're not knocking all of the mobs out, but these spiders start building up, taking up the mob cap, and things are getting a little hairy. Now the next assumption I made, I assumed that maybe the ocean, you know, being in the ocean, we would have a lot of water caves. Well, that's not true. We have a whole mine shaft below the mob farm. Now I could go up just a little bit more for the AFK plat, but we are getting a lot of mob drops as of right now, so a bunch of mobs should be coming down relatively soon. As you can see, there is quite a bit still falling on the pad, so that's good. We could check out the loot just real quick, maybe. I thought I seen something there. It was just water dripping. So if we were to just kind of sneak around here, check out the drops. It's not terrible. I've only been AFK for maybe about 5-10 minutes, something like that. So not expect a lot. Here is some as well. Looks like there's not much there. And these chests are pretty clear. But the primary reason I'm going to leave it like this today is because I just needed some materials to work with. I was very low on gunpowder. I had to go out and slay creepers for that. And for a vertical farm like this, you need rockets. Man, you need them bad. And so I'm going to do some more tweaking to this, maybe at the beginning of next episode, and we'll have it all finished. Man, that looks beautiful, doesn't it? I actually used... Ooh, I see where I messed up. I gotta fix that one. I had to use spruce slabs because I ran out of white terracotta. So, you know, I'm just gonna cut that in. And it looks nice. That looks really cool. I like that little indentation. But yeah, you know, it shouldn't take too much to get everything fixed, especially for these spider spawnings. That's gonna help out the mob farm a lot. But man, it's still working quite nicely. And then we'll get that mine shaft taken care of too, because there's a lot of mobs down here. There's several mobs. There's even a canyon, yeah, right here, a ravine kind of close, or a piece of ravine, and there was a lot of mobs in there. A lot of bats are trapped in there too. But, you know, that's, whoa, yeah, this isn't looking good. Oh man. Yeah, I just need to raise that AFK platform up a bit. That might actually fix it. I don't even have to worry about getting into that mine shaft and lighting it up, because I'm pretty close to the platform. This is somewhat of a smaller farm anyways. But hey, you know, should be a nice initial start to getting some materials we need for flying. And then once we get that, everything will be fixed pretty easily. I mean, that's still pretty good. I mean, that's a lot of mobs coming down that tunnel. I wasn't feeling too good about the bad news, and I just flew by the mob farm. A chunk of the platform's missing somewhere. Right there. Right there. Freaking creeper blew up. I flew too close. It's my own fault. And now I gotta fix that as well. I mean, it's not really an operational condition right now because of that platform, but before that, you know, we're getting a lot of gunpowder, so we should have a nice little storage of it so we can do all the tweaks rather fast, so it's not too bad. It was in good working condition there for a moment. I want to come back and fix those platforms for the spider spawning, and we get the mine shaft out of the way, and it will be good to go. It'll be good for me and Hex. We'll be rolling in the gunpowder, flying around, being the nerds that we are. Yeah, awesome step today, but I think that's going to be about it for today's episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching. We'll see you next episode. Have a fantastic day.